YouTube पे एक बार ट्राई करना। उधर आ गया एक बार।
कर लिया? हाँ?
हाँ आजा।
कर लिया?
कैसे?
हाँ भाई सीधा करने के लिए।
ये ओके देख ओके ना।
हाँ इस बार थोड़ा वाइड नहीं रख रहा है, इधर से थोड़ा उधर से नहीं कर सकते थे?
ये क्या टाइट होगा?
क्या इसको करना है?
ये थोड़ा क्रॉस लग रहा है जरा।
हाँ।
मैं ऐप में देखता हूँ।
किसको करना है? इसको?
हाँ ठीक है ना। एक दिन जूम ज्यादा कर।
ओके
या उसको जो क्रिकेट में आना चाहिए ना।
हाँ
क्या
आ गया। कमेंट्री का क्या इशू है? कमेंट्री कभी आगे चल रही है, कभी पीछे चल रही है।
भाई
एक बॉल आगे चल रही थी, पहले वो बोल रहा है आवाज आ रही है बैट पे लगने की, बाद में वो मार
बहुत
रहा
लोग कंप्लेंट किए। बॉल ले ले रेड वाले से, टॉस जीत गए, वो काउंटर भी लगाए थे। चेक करना यूट्यूब में जाके आ रहा है क्या। ओपन उधर जा, मैं बात करूंगा कैसे आ रहा बताना। थोड़ा दूर जा तू। गुड मॉर्निंग। Good morning, Halifax. A cloudy day today. Deo Cup, second day, first game between Halifax Cannons versus Titans. Okay, good. Halifax Cannons won the toss and Sagar, 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 सागर, बेल 4 बेल चाहिए बोल उसको। वो Halifax Titans won the toss on a cloudy Sunday morning and they elected to bowl first. And it's a very important game for both of the teams. They lost the first game, so it'll be a very interesting nail biter again. But it looks like the pitch is a little bit wet and the outfield is moist, so the ball won't travel. So it'll be a bowler's advantage, whoever is starting. But Cannons have a good starting batsman lineup with Daksh and Grant and Glenn, Andy as a good top odd 5, and with the swing bowlers Surfaroz and Vishal start the proceedings for Titans. So the tournament Deonarine is a most memorable tournament for our Halifax community because the founder Ban, who started the cricket in Nova Scotia, the tournament is in his memory. So every year this is like an inaugural tournament for us, and their family usually come at the end of the day for the presentation. So it's quite an emotional tournament for the Halifax cricket community. So I wish all the best for Halifax Titans and Cannons today for the first game. So this is the cup which is being presented for the champions.
We're going to take this away. Thank you so much. We'd like to thank NSCA. The boys performed really well. Cannons all the way. Thank you.
Inshallah, pitch is wet. The boys played well today, and yeah, थोड़े मसला है, cracks है pitch पे.
Morning everyone. रंग तरंग रिजॉर्ट में आप सबका स्वागत है.
Hey Arun. बारिश. Raining. भाई बारिश चालू हो रहा है. चेक कर देख. Hey, it's okay, so it's okay. Commentary, I don't think so.
अभी खोलो अभी
Come on, Titans! You start, buddy. Oh, lovely ball, boy!
Somebody put zoom in. Oh yeah.
Oh, lovely ball there, boy! Keep it there, keep it there!
Slow start for the Cannons here.
All right, folks, this is Qazi Rahman signing in. As we speak, it's the second over of play. Halifax-Titans won the toss and elected to field first. It's an overcast weather today in Halifax. There's a lot of dews on the ground. So it's Vishal who's bowling the second over for Titans. And in the middle, it's Grant and Glenn batting for Cannons. So for Glenn, there's a slip in place, and there's also a wide slip in place for him. Vishal to Glenn, and he goes for the drive and misses it completely. We have seen some aggression from Grant, who's on the non-striker's end. I think he's looking to take the pressure to the bowler, but Vishal has a very good line and length, and he made a good comeback in this over, and he's going for his last ball of the over. That's a full toss to Glenn. The umpire signal no ball right away, and the batsman exchange for a single, so it's a free hit. So it's a freebie from Vishal. He has to bowl this again, and on strike is Grant, who'll try to make best use of this freebie. I see Harsha wiping off the ball. There is some dew on the grass here, so the ball's getting wet. They have to make sure.
Yeah, the ground is too damp here today.
Too damp here today, as Trianna was saying. All right, Vishal
Only
to
thing
Grant.
that you need to go for aerial shots. The drive shots.
Oh, Grant goes for a big hit, and it's over the boundary for another 6 in this over. So HCC making it up from their first over. So this over went for
15 runs.
around 15 runs.
Yeah, 17 runs.
15-16 runs. So that's a big over. That's a big over for HCC.
Yeah, first over they scored only 1 run.
Yeah.
This over they made it.
They made it. They made up for the first over there. So for folks who are joining in, watching this on YouTube, show some support to your team. They need it. It's a must-win for both these teams out there. Titans had a really good game the other day with Avengers. They were almost there, but the last couple of overs took it away from them. So that's the game of cricket, right? It's not over until it's over.
Yeah,
So-
Titans hold the game, till 15 overs, and the last 5 overs, is the game changer.
Yeah.
And they had the control till 18th over, and the 19th over they got like 21 runs, which is kind of
Yeah.
the entire game got slipped away.
Slipped
they got
away.
like 2 overs 30 runs. Still we thought Titans thought that the game is in their hands, but that one bad over. It's batsman's day on that day.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Also the batsmen who stayed, they were almost tail-enders, 8 and 9 batsmen. They played really well. They kept their momentum, and then they didn't play any false shots. Try to grab the opportunity when there is a bad ball, and the remaining times they just keep it calm there. And also a couple of bad fields there at Titans. They left 3 catches. So that's a game changer too.
So yeah, as Trianna was saying that, it was a game changer. I think Titans would like to rectify their mistake from the last game and make sure they're going all guns out today.
They must.
And get
They
this
must.
win. It's a must-win game for them.
Yeah.
No room for error today.
Yeah.
No excuses. Sharfaroz is bowling from the other end. He's a really good bowler. He keeps a very tight line and length. If you can see his stats there, 1.2. He only gave away 1 run. So that shows how smart bowler he is.
Yeah, he's good at swinging.
Yeah, he relies a lot on his swing. He got a good.
That's a leg glance.
That's a leg glance there. The batsman coming back for the second, and they get their second easily. Surfers to Glenn. That was on the off. Glenn played it on towards the point region, but no runs taken. So Shriyanna, if you have to talk about the talent and the level of this league that has gone up, how would you sum it up? Because you have been there for so long, right?
Yes.
So since you started, how do you think the talent pool has gone up?
It has got like a wide scope here, because when I joined in like 2013, we had 4 teams. I mean, that was the first 4th team that happened on 2013, and then I joined that team. But we were around like 40 to 60 folks. That's it. And now like we have around like 300 people who are in the club, and then we have got Division 1, Division 2, and then this year we started with Division 3. So there is a lot of talent that is coming up, and a lot of youngsters are coming up, and then we have very good coaching center kept in place. Daksh and Arun, they both are leading now, and then they are bringing up like a lot of talent here by grooming their skills here. So we have like every week, twice they have got the fielding and batting workshops they're conducting throughout the season, which is bringing a lot of talent there. So I see like a lot of growth in terms of cricket here, because earlier like we have got only 4 teams. Now with 4 teams and then 3 divisions, which is a lot of cricket here in Halifax. I've been here like since 2013. It's been now like 80 years of cricket I've been playing here. But yeah, it's a lot.
Yeah. So for us to Glenn. So that was some great insight from Shriyanna. He has been associated with this league and cricket here for 8 years, and the growth that he has seen is massive. Initially there was 4 team, and now there's 4 team with 3 divisions. So definitely that speaks the volume for the talent that has come to all these clubs and the league in overall.
Yeah, Division 1 has got all the elite players, I would say. Like, in terms of like maritime provinces, if you compare, we've got the best talent, if you compare with PEI, if you compare with New Brunswick, Fredericton, and anywhere, like, we've got the best talent.
It must be very difficult for the selector to select like a squad for the provincial team, right?
Exactly.
So it's that good of a pool that we have. But yeah, cricket is growing here in Nova Scotia and Halifax. So as we speak, after 3rd over of play, HCC is at 25 for none. In comes the skipper for Titans, Nandu, and he'll be looking to keep things quiet from his end for sure. He'll be looking to take that all-important wicket of Grant, who's looks in a good knock so far.
If you see last couple years, Nandu has been like very consistent in playing, either in terms of batting or in terms of bowling, or even in terms of like fielding. He's one of the key players for Titans. Absolutely. And even for the provincial team as well. I see that.
Absolutely.
Oh, that's
all right. As we speak, Grant made use of some flight from Nandu and played it towards long on region for a boundary there. So that's a 4 starting off. There was no fielder patrolling. There were 2 fielders.
Deep mid wicket.
Yeah, deep mid wicket region. There were fielders on long on and long off, but I think they're sticking to the same field. But Glenn will be looking to give HCC a flying start, and he looks in good knock so far. So let's see how this battle between Nandu and Grant goes. Nandu to Grant. Oh, that was another tossed up delivery. Grant was
good thinking there. That was a faster.
Yeah, that was a faster delivery from Nandu. He didn't give any flight, and it almost hit the wicket. It was really close. I don't know how that missed the wickets there.
Lovely.
But as Shriyanna was saying, I joined Halifax Cricket League last year, and I've seen Nandu playing. Like, he can take the game away from any team at any given time, and he has that caliber that he brings on the table. He's a key player and leader for Titans. He has been leading the team really well. They were very close in the Division 1 final last year, couldn't make it, and I'm pretty sure Nandu will want to make sure that this year they win the cup. They won the Dio Cup last year.
Yeah, we
under
won,
his
like Titans won
leadership.
like 2 cups in a row, and then third cup is the Division 1 league.
Yeah, the
but
Division 2 as well. They had a really good team, which was being led by Pachika.
Dinesh Pachka.
Pachika. He's a gem of a person. He led the Titans Division 2 and they won it. So they'll be going for the money this year as well in all divisions. Nandu to Grant.
Catchy.
Grant hits another big 6. As I said, it over my head all the way to the Cogswell Street there. So as I said, Grant is in no mood to just lurk around there. He's looking to make use of the bad balls. As we speak, HCC is at 36 for none after 3.5 overs. Nandu will be bowling his last ball of the over. Standing umpire today is Vishal and Arun. Nandu to Grant. Another flighted delivery. Grant plays it for a single. With that, HCC is at 37 for none after 4 overs. So they're going really good at this point. It's a very healthy run rate in the power play overs. They're almost at 10. They'll be looking to make sure that they continue the momentum that they got from both these openers.
Yeah, based on today's ground conditions, only aerial shots talk. So, that's the reason Grant is trying to, hit the ball outside the boundary, because on the ground it's not possible because of the damp conditions, and also the outfield is pretty slow because of the wet conditions. So he's trying, pretty aggressively, to hit the ball as far as he can. But mistakes would happen that way only.
Absolutely,
Sometimes.
absolutely.
You never know. It's cricket.
You need one mistake to give away your wicket,
Yeah.
as Sriyanna was saying. Yeah, the outfield doesn't help a lot to the batsmen here in the Commons. Like it has a very heavy outfield. So aerial shot is the way to clear the boundaries here, and that's what exactly Grant is
And also
looking
they
to do.
are making use of the power play is another key thing for
Absolutely.
them, because only 2 fielders are allowed
Outside
to be
the
out.
circle.
So yeah,
Oh, that was a good ball from Surferose. It was right on the block hole there.
yeah, we need more archers like that.
Absolutely, absolutely. I think the pace attack for Titans has been led by like Satya and Surferose there. They have been leading the pace attack. They keep batsmen really quiet when they are in the middle. So that's what exactly Surferose will be looking to do today as well, keeping Grant quiet from his end. Surferose to Grant, and that was another good ball. I think it went down the leg. It brushed the pads, but no runs taken. So that's another dot ball from Surferose.
Titans need a wicket now. Otherwise, they'll be in trouble if these batsmen settle.
Yeah.
So Surfers is actually looking for a wicket. Let's see how it goes.
Yeah, Surferose to Grant. Grant tries to play a big shot again. He just could only manage a single there.
And also from Cannon's point of view, Grant, I've seen him last year. He smoked his beautiful innings, and then he's got his debut 100 also. So he's been performing so well for the Cannons, and then it's helping them a lot at the opening partnership. He drives that. He creates a path, and then the other team carries that momentum. Which is really great. Opening partnership has to be always great. They have to make use of the power play, and then hit some big shots and clear the ground, and then give a good partnership, and give good runs to the table, so that that will help the team to carry that momentum, and then that gives the positive vibe also for the other team to carry the innings. So he's been doing great innings from last year. I've been noticing him.
Surfers to
Oh,
Grant.
that's a bad
To
ball.
the pads. It was a full toss and Grant just flicks it for a boundary.
That's a bad ball. He just made use of that pace. That's it.
That
He
was
just
a
guided the ball.
that was a really bad ball, as Sri Anna said. It was full toss on the pads and Grant just obliged. He just flicked it for a 4 there towards square leg region. And as Sri Anna was saying, how important is it to have good openers up front who can make use of the power play and take the pressure to the fielding and the bowlers and make sure that they post a good total. So that's what exactly every team has been focusing on this year, and it's crucial for both batting and bowling team. So Surferos to Grant again for his last ball of the 5th over.
Oh,
Oh, that was a
Good
beautiful
comeback.
ball. Good comeback from Surferos. He kept Grant quiet on that last ball there. So that's the end of the 5th over. HCC 43 for none.
Now the question is Nandu continuing or maybe he'll bring Satya?
I think there is a bowling change.
Yes, I think Satya is coming into attack.
So he's bringing the experienced Satya from
Vice captain into
vice
place
captain.
now.
So Satya will be bowling from the pavilion end here.
Also Satya changed his jersey number this year.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Last year he was playing with 1, I guess.
No. He's got 1 and he's got 9 also, but
Yeah.
now he's changed to 39.
Nice.
I guess it's the last over for the power play.
So Sriyanna, do you, like a lot of people have some superstition when it comes to jersey numbers? Do you have anything like that?
Yes, I do. I mean, I always pick my jersey number 10. A lot of people think that, it's because of Sachin Tendulkar's number.
Okay.
I am a fan of Sachin Tendulkar, but my birth month is October, which is 10, and my lucky number is always 1. So
Okay.
I just go for that number.
That's good.
Yeah.
That's amazing.
But yeah, some people, they do have, that superstitious thinking that, they needed, the jersey numbers as like, their, iconic heroes. Some people have sentiments as like lucky numbers. Just for example, like Arun, his lucky number is 5. That's it.
So folks, as we speak, Halifax Cannons is at 53 for none after 6 overs. There is some change in the fielding there. So Sri Anna, who was with me all this time, is making it to the ground, and Sandeep is coming back. I think Nandu got a change on his end, so he'll be bowling from the far end now to Grant, and he'll be looking to take a wicket here. So let's see this face off. So after the power play, he has pushed all the fielders. So I see there's 5 fielder in the boundary, because he knows Grant can hit big, right? So he has those 5 fielders patrolling the boundaries. There's long on, long off, mid wicket there, deep mid wicket. Then there's a fielder on the cow corner and around deep square leg there. Nandu to Grant. Oh, that was a tossed up flighted delivery, but it's a wide. Nandu to Grant. Another flighted delivery on the offside, but this time it's a legal delivery. Nandu to Grant. Another wideish delivery. But an all-important dot ball there. Nandu to Grant again. Grant goes for another big hit, and it's a 6. It's a 6 over the cover region. It's a big 6, guys, as we speak. So Grant is in a party mood today. He's looking to hit the ball long and clear it effortlessly. So that was an effortless shot from Grant. Nandu to Grant again. Another flighted delivery, and it's another 6. It's another 6. As we speak, Grant hit Nandu for another 6. And it's a 50 for Grant. It's a beautiful 50 from Grant there. An explosive one. He's being applauded by the Titans teams as well. So Nandu went for 2 6s in this over. Grant goes for another shot towards point region, but only settles in for a single. So those folks who are joining the live, let me know if you can hear the audio clearly today. I don't have my headphone there with me today, so I have to make sure that... Oh, now Glenn comes to the party. It's a top edge, but it falls in no man's land. And he's safe for now. So after 7 overs, it's 68 for none. So that's great going on HCC's side. They're going at close to 10 runs and over, which will take them past 190 at this point, almost 200. So some great batting on HCC's side. Bowling from the other end, I think it's Sri Anna. I think that there was a change. I think it's Bharat who's coming from the pavilion end now to Glenn. So it's Bharat who played for Avengers last year. He's a fast bowler. He has some great pace, and he'll be bowling to Grant and Glenn in this 8th over of play now. So Nandu placing his fields there. Sandeep bhai, how are you doing? Good, how are you? Good, good. Bharat to Glenn. That was a really good ball. That was a little bit short on length and got some good carry from the pitch there. So Grant is batting at a strike rate of 207. He hit 5 6s and 5 4. So 50 of his run came from boundaries. That shows, and only 27 balls. So that's an amazing strike rate on his side. Bharat to Glenn. That's another dot there. So Bharat is bowling really well from his end so far. was another good ball on the block hole, and Glenn just taps it for single there. So this will be a great face-off between Bharat and Glenn. Bharat to Grant. Oh, Grant goes for another shot, and this time it fell short of the long on fielder there. It was a good opportunity, but he didn't time it well enough to carry it to the fielder. So the fielder had a lot of grounds to cover there. Bharat to Glenn. Oh, that was a wide delivery, which has been called no, and as it is off the pitch. Bharat to Glenn there. And that's some really good bowling from Bharat from the pavilion end. That was a good shot from Glenn. They'll only settle in for a single. So Bharat has kept things quiet in this over, giving away only 4 runs. So that's some good sign for Titans there. Nandu will be coming for his 3rd over, I guess. Actually not, it's Nandu. I think Satya exchange end, so he'll be bowling from the far end now. So HCC is 72 after 8, after that really good over from Bharat, where he gave away only 4 runs. Glenn played it for a single. That brings Grant to strike. Satya to Grant. The Titans thought there was an edge, but the umpire wasn't interested. Satya to Grant. That was a full toss delivery that hit the toe of the bat. So Grant is checking if everything is okay there, but he exchanges for a single there, brings Glenn to strike. Satya to Glenn. Glenn just played that towards the point region for single. I think Glenn at this point he's playing an anchoring innings where he's just staying there, rotating the singles. So as we speak, folks, Grant hit another big six to Satya. Grant cut another one towards the point region for a boundary. So as we speak, guys, Grant hit a boundary in the last ball of the last over. So HCC is at 85 for none after 9 overs. Coming in to bowl now is Sri Anna from Pavilion End. This is a very, I think, a smart and brave. Not, I wouldn't say smart, but I would want to see the rationale behind this move here, because Bharat was bowling really well, a very tight over from the Pavilion End, and Grant is playing the spinners really well at this point. He has hit Nandu for massive sixes, so bringing in another spinner at this point, we'll have to see how it goes. But as I said, it's a very risky and brave bet that Nandu made. So as we speak, Glenn just played that for single, giving the strike to Grant, who's playing spinners really well at this point. So let's see how this goes. So Nandu adjusting the field. He's keeping it heavy on the leg side towards cow corner region. He got long on, long off. That was a tossed up delivery. And Grant played that for a boundary towards the cover region. Grant is not giving away anything. He's just taking the pressure to the bowler. As I said earlier, I wasn't quite sure of this move from Nandu, where Bharat was bowling so well from the Pavilion End. He brought in a spinner. So there's 4 balls to go in this over. Let's see how Grant plays the other 4. That was another tossed up delivery. But, there was a run out opportunity if it had hit the wicket. But Grant makes it safely for a single there. Sri Anna to Glenn. Again, Glenn plays that to our corner region for a single. He is strong on that side, so it brings back Grant to strike there. And as we said, I think the risk paid off. Grant played it in the hands of Nandu, who was fielding on the long off region, and with that Grant makes a long walk back to the pavilion, making 73 of 34 deliveries. In comes Daksh Talwar, replacing. He's an aggressive batsman as well, and he'll be looking to pick things off from where Grant left. He won't be hanging around there for too long. So the risk paid the dividend for Nandu, bringing in Sri Anna, giving them the all-important breakthrough wicket of Grant. HCC 92 for 1 at 9.5. Daksh plays that for a single. There was some sloppy fielding from the Titans fielder. So bowling from the far end comes back Bharat. I think maybe that was his preferred end, and but let's see how Bharat bowls from the far end there to Daksh. That's a great start from Bharat, keeping Daksh on check. MK, hey, बैठो यार. So that's a no ball from Bharat. शादाब भाई. That's some really good bowling from Bharat. That's some really good bowling from Bharat. I think he's bringing Titans back in this run at this point. He's bowling really neat and tight from his end. So let's see how it goes. Bharat to Glenn. Oh, that's another good delivery, but it's off the pitch for a wide. So Glenn played towards the gully region for a double there. That's some good running from the HCC batsmen. They pushed the fielders and they took a second run. That's really good running in for Glenn and Daksh there. Bharat to Glenn. That's another good delivery. This time they'll settle in for a single. Bharat bowling his last bowl of this over. And he has been very impressive. He has been the most impressive bowler today so far. Oh, that was a full toss delivery. Daksh just played it. I think it's gonna fall short of the boundary, and it's a heavy boundary. That was more of a top edge from Daksh. And they'll just come back for the second. So after 11 overs, HCC is at 101 with the loss of 1 wicket. So I think with that being said, it's Sri Anna back again from the pavilion end. So with the damp condition, the umpires had to change the ball on the 11th over because I think the ball got deformed there. How are you doing? So Sri Anna to Glenn, and Glenn plays that, glances it, tries to take a single but couldn't. How are you doing, Momo? Playing today? No? Chalo. Great start. They have to carry on from here. Daksh Bhai and Glenn. Oh, that was a good shot by Glenn. So Nandu is pushing back his fielders. He knows that Daksh can hit it big, right? So let's see the face-off between Sri Anna and Daksh here. Daksh will be looking to pick things up from where Grant left. So it will be a nice... Oh, that was a good tossed-up delivery. That was a good one. Daksh had to adjust his shot last minute. That was a good shot and sloppy fielding in the boundary. I think it was Hardeep on the boundary fielders. It took a lot of time to get down and that goes in for a boundary. He made his grounds. Okay. Maruf का phone number है? Talk to Maruf. He's coming right now. Chalo, talk to him. So that was some great piece of fielding by Harsha. Sri Anna to Daksh. So HCC is at 107 for 1 after 12 overs. Bharat coming back for his third. I think HCC has managed to pull, Titans has managed to calm things down a little bit as their current run rate dropped to almost 9. They were going at above 10 at one point. So it will be interesting to see how Daksh paces his innings from here. Against Bharat and the other bowlers. So Bharat to Daksh. Oh, that was an edge, but it doesn't have enough rooms to go to the boundary, and they'll come back for the second. It's a very damp and heavy outfield today, so ground shots won't help much. You have to hit aerial and over the boundary to hit those important boundaries there. So Daksh is back on strike. He's coming, Momo. Daksh glances it for a single there. This time he wasn't interested on the second run. Glenn plays that, but yeah, 170, 80 is a good one. Momo, she's I think out for a walk.
Okay. She'll be coming?
She'll be coming, yeah, she'll be coming.
I assume Citadel Hill?
She's probably take a round of Citadel Hill, come here.
She told us that
Yeah. Bharat to Daksh. Oh, that was some smart piece of bowling by Bharat. Oh, the batsmen are coming back for the second. That's some great piece of running by the batsmen. The fielders are having a tough time as it's a slippery ground today. Momo. Uncle, how are you doing? You need the chair to sit? Oh, okay.
I came from Scotland.
Yeah,
I saw the game is started.
sit, Uncle, if you want to enjoy a little bit more. How's Auntie doing?
Yeah, very good.
Good?
Yeah.
All right. Nice day to watch some cricket.
Yeah, but I think
Over.
sunny yet.
Okay. Actually, which side are you going? Yeah. Ask Maruk if you can go to Baroda. Get the before he waffles. Get yourself something as well as Momo.
You have game in the afternoon.
Yeah, it's the second game for ECC. So as we speak, guys, it's 116 for loss of 1 wicket after 13 overs.
That was Matt Wave.
No, that was Grant. New batsman.
But he should have gone. Yes, instead of when they were eating,
Yeah,
he should have. And that winner is also bowling well.
yeah, Sri and
So he should have bowled that time.
BK, nice bowling boy. Oh, Daksh went down the wicket, but I think it was a little bit of wideish delivery, so he had to readjust his shot there.
So there is a final or just on the points?
On the points.
Okay. So afternoon which game I will come after.
Yeah. So, so the game after this is where Amit is playing. So ECC versus.
They won 2.
They won 2, yeah. They won 2, and
If they win 3, they were straight away.
they're straight away win. And
They are playing with
they're playing Titans. These guys, the second game, and the third game
They
is
have to play immediately.
yeah, immediately. We played immediately the other day. Amit and the team, they played 2 back-to-back games.
Right? Because you have to do building little gaps in there.
Yeah, the other day
So their game should have been kept afternoon and in between games should have been kept.
yeah, one team has to play 2 back-to-back games.
Okay.
Oh, Daksh plays it big, and that's a 6. He comes down the wicket, makes it a full toss, and hits it out of the ground. So HCC will be really happy to see that Daksh is taking the pressure to the bowlers, is playing aggressive, and they would want him to play the 20 overs remaining. So it will be very important to see Daksh play through this innings for HCC. Sri Anna to Daksh again. Another tossed up delivery, and Daksh sweeps it for a single towards square leg region. Actually, he comes back for the second. That's a really good piece of running there. That's great running by the 2 batsmen, especially Daksh. He knows he was running on the danger end, but he didn't care. He was fast on his feet, taking those long strides. So Sri to Daksh again. Oh, that's a good ball on the offside. Plays it towards cover region and settles in for a single.
Yesterday the batting side win or the bowling last?
The last game, the batting team.
The red one, somebody made 80 or
Yeah, 100. So The red team lost.
Lost?
Yeah, they took away the game in the last 2 overs.
There
they
was
came
one
in.
batsman I had to watch. I missed that.
Yeah,
He said Amit. He's a very good batsman.
yeah,
He played?
he played. Yeah,
The
he played.
black guy.
Yeah. So as we speak, guys, HCC is at 127 for 14, and comes back to bowl is Nandu from the far end. It will be a good face-off between Nandu and Daksh. Nandu has gone for 27 runs in his 2 over. That was a tossed up wideish delivery.
Bowling, Nando, bowling, come on!
So Nandu to Daksh. Oh, Daksh plays that in between the slip and the gully fielder. But it almost went to the boundary, but didn't have enough legs there. So Daksh will come back for his second. Nandu to Daksh. Oh, that was a quicker delivery, and Daksh played it towards the wideish square leg region for a boundary. Daksh is batting well at this point.
So you play for Amit?
Yeah.
You're a batsman?
Yeah.
Amit
Oh,
is a-
Daksh goes down the
good
wicket
shot.
and plays a 6, a massive 6 over the cover fielder. The deep cover fielder had no chance of getting that. That is at least 15 meters behind the boundaries.
How about the Vilma? He's a good bowler. Vilma?
Vima,
Ah,
he doesn't bowl. He's a batsman. He used to. Now he bats, I guess.
like he used to bowl good pace and not give chances.
Chances, yeah. Like I haven't seen Vima bowling in last 2 seasons. Nandu pulls back. There's sort of a mind game going between the 2 players in the middle. Nandu to Daksh again, pulls back again,
Is allowed?
pulls back again, pulls back again. Let's see what he does for the 3rd time. Nandu to Daksh, that was a short delivery. Daksh pulled it for a single there. So that's the end of the 15th over. HCC 140 for 1. Daksh at 40 of 25. Glenn 20 of 33 deliveries. Screen, it's live and you can see everything happening, but until and unless somebody calls and tells you, you don't know if it's, yeah. So what you have to do is you have to go back, refresh it again and resume, but it doesn't show anything here that the streaming is not happening. All right, HCC is going well. They're going at a run rate of 9.72, which is just around 10. So that might take them to like a total of close to 200. And this will be an interesting thing to see how Fahim bats on from here. Glenn is still there. He's playing that anchoring innings. He's holding the innings tightly. And it will be good to see where HCC takes their innings. So that's a good shot from Glenn, but it will find the fielder. So with that, it comes to the end of the 17th over. HCC at 163 for a loss of 2 wickets. I think it will be Vishal who will be bowling from the pavilion end here. So that was a leg before appeal from Vishal, but the umpire wasn't interested. Glenn went ahead with his shot. And that's a wide. It went down the leg side. Hi Reese, how are you doing?
Good, man.
Good.
I see there's some Bangladeshi guys there.
Yeah.
They're trying to commentate there.
Yeah.
Or they were commenting.
Yeah. So folks, we have Reese here. He just finished his quarantine with his family. He'll be looking to start for HCC as soon. Like, Reese, do we have a date time when you'll be on the ground?
I'll be on the ground as an umpire today.
Okay,
yeah.
but we want to see you bat, Reese. We want to see balls going
I don't know how to bat anymore.
Oh no, Reese. Oh no, Reese. We don't think so.
Yeah, no,
We don't
I
think so.
Well, it all depends on the club.
Yeah.
When they decide to play me.
Yeah.
And it all depends on when I get a chance, right?
Oh,
but
nice.
At the end of the day, just happy to be back.
Yeah.
Happy to stand on this ground.
Nice.
I mean, this is not just a league; it's a family.
Yeah, it's a family, right?
So,
Yeah.
But at the end of the day, the camaraderie amongst the teams, the games, and even while being back in South Africa, having that chance to still see guys playing and stuff like that is obviously brought back some good memories.
Yeah, that's
But
wonderful.
just like his league is such a close unit as well, where guys, yes, there's chirping and there's competition and stuff, but there's also growth.
Yeah, absolutely.
And that's the main thing that has happened in the last 2.5 years, as seeing it from a distance. There's been a lot of growth in terms of the structure, the league. I think I went back to South Africa when the league was just about to start to going into the club's roots.
Yeah.
So the league structure, the competition amongst the leagues is has improved a whole lot, and that is good to see.
Yeah. That's a big shot from Fahim, but it goes down the hand. It's a missed opportunity by Satya, and it goes for a 6. So guys, as Reese was saying, he went to South Africa for a bit there, but when the club format started, he's really happy to see the pool of talent that has come along, and you know, it's like a family here. For sure we are in different teams, but then, like, you know, this whole cricketing season, the Halifax Cricket League is like a family. So I have heard a lot about Reese myself, that he hits it big. I have seen him when he was associated with the SMU Huskies football team with Colsey, Coach Colsey. So, you know, he's very much into sports, cricket, whether it be football. But yeah, we definitely want to see Reese back. Oh, that's another drop catch by Hardeep, and this time it's a 4. It seems like Titans, they're being very sloppy in the field today. Like 2 catches in an over, and that to a Fahim.
Yeah.
That's the game right there for you. Like
Fahim, you cannot drop. That's the main thing.
Yeah, that's
when
what
you get a chance from Fahim, you have to take your chances, or else he will destroy you.
Yeah, like he did last year. Like, you know, Titans should have known this better, because he took away the final from them. Like,
I also think that the guys have to learn how to adapt more to the conditions, especially if you play in the very early game on the field. You know, the moist, the dew, and all those other things. So yeah, man.
Yeah. So Reese with some great insight there. So as he was saying,
the ball is heavy.
The ball's heavy. It's wet. You know, the ground is heavy. So fielders have to be on top of their game in this kind of a situation. So with that, Nandu comes back to strike. Fahim, he scored 22 of 7. So that shows the caliber in this guy. He's scoring at a strike rate of 300, over 300. He's not there just to hang around. He'll go for his shot. And the fielders have to do the job for Titans now. So as we're speaking, I see a little bit of sun out.
I will check it.
So this what happens, right? It was live. It doesn't show on our end that the screen is frozen or like it's not streaming properly. Okay. All right, folks, sorry for the interruption there.
That's bold.
So that's bowled. As we speak, Glenn got bowled by Nandu. So HCC is at 180 for 2 wickets after 18. They'll be looking to finish in that 200 mark there. So in comes the new batsman, Anton. He's starting HCL this year and he has played really well. So let's see how he goes on from here. So Anton is a left-handed batsman.
What's going on, man?
With that being said, oh, that was a good ball. That was a good ball from Nandu. Nandu to Anton. Oh, Anton hits it big, but I think to the fielder. So the fielder, I think it was right on the boundary, but it was, yeah, it's a fielder's call there, and he signaled it out. But the HCC campaign thinks that it was a 6 there. But good thing is that brings Fahim to strike. I think 180 for 4.
Happy to be back in this field, man.
So new batsman in. I think it's Andrew. But it will be good to see how Fahim takes on Nandu in his last delivery of this over. Oh, that was a good shot. Oh, that's a good shot for a 4 there. Fahim is not hanging around. I see Nandu frustrated in the middle. Normally he's a very cool person. He's cool as cucumber, but you can see the frustration on his face, in his body language, and that's not a good sign because he's one of their key batsmen. So it shows.
The HCL guy from the board. So he, yeah, they just I guess I just have to jump right in.
All right, so I think in this last over where Sarfaroz is bowling, Fahim will be looking to get a single from Andrew, and he would want to play the last 5 balls in this over, trying to take HCC over that 200 mark. So Fahim gets his strike as he would have liked, and he'll be playing the last 5 deliveries. I think he'll be looking to hit all of them over the boundary. I think that's the guy kind of mindset he comes in with. Let's see, folks.
So you sacrifice a bowler. Yeah.
Oh, Fahim hits it big for a 6.
The ball is heavy though, so I don't tell. Ball is good quality. It stays good for 20 overs, even in wet conditions.
In the turning.
That's some great piece of running by Fahim. He called 2 right away as he wanted the strike, and he made it easily to the danger end. Sarfaroz to Fahim. That's a smart piece of bowling by Sarfaroz. That's some good bowling from Sarfaroz. Fahim will be looking to hit a 6 off this ball and take the score target to 200. He just played it towards the long off, goes for the double. Nandu throws it towards danger end, but they come back for the second. So HCC finishes their innings at 195 for 4. The target for Titans is a massive one for 196. That was Glenn there. He played an amazing innings, anchoring innings in the middle. And that's it, folks. We'll be back shortly with the second innings of this game. All right, folks, welcome back. As we speak, Titans have 196 to chase. Making it to the middle for Titans is Anil and Hardeep. They have a massive total to chase. It will be great to see how Hardeep plays his innings, because he's a big hitter of the ball, and if he stays there long, Titans will feel like they're in the game. So let's see